It is cold and rainy the next day when we arrive in a southwestern Chinese city. We are here today to meet with the house church pastor. We'll call him Pastor Wang, who has been experiencing persecution for many years from the local government. In fact, just recently, the police took him away, far from his home, and forced him to spend 5 days in detention because they were unhappy with his church's evangelistic activities.
There was a famous advisor to the Premier of China who was allowed to preach in Beijing recently. Everyone thought that meant there was freedom here. But how can you explain then that people like us aren't even allowed to have a meeting in the city? If you see what's really happening inside the house church in China, you can see that we don't have freedom. However, I don't think that persecution is a totally bad thing for Christians in China. I believe that persecution is a test from God in order to separate the real Christians from others. But it also makes Christians stronger. Look at other countries where there isn't persecution. Take the United States, for example, where people are free to worship. And look what has happened there, how the Christian faith has weakened there, and how it is in decline. So you see then that persecution is not necessarily a bad thing in China.
Pastor Wang emphasizes that he and his church are not troublemakers. We are simply the true followers of Christ, he says. Pastor Wang and his congregation intend to stand strong under the barrage of constant threats and harassment they face from the local government. The Voice of the Martyrs provided Pastor Wang with Christian resources that will be a blessing and encouragement to his flock.